Hey James, you there? You did send the suit you'll be wearing for your little sister's wedding out for cleaning, didn't you?
Sure I did. It's probably being washed as we speak. I took it to the specialist suit cleaning place 2 blocks away this morning.
Right. I saw it without the cover on before I left this morning, so I thought you might be getting ready to have it done.
Yeah, we're all good on the suit front. How are things shaping up on your end? You get your dress ready yet?
Yep. I'm gonna wear the one I wore to my friend's wedding last year.
You're not gonna buy a new one this time? You usually buy a new dress for every wedding you go to.
Yeah, well, I decided to stop being so wasteful with money. You got mad at me for spending so irresponsibly before, right? Well, I turned over a new leaf.
Actually, now that I mention it, you don't seem to have been spending much lately.
I stopped going out for meals and drinkies with the girls as often, and I stopped buying branded accessories and clothing altogether. Aren't I amazing?
You sure are. Your purse strings were definitely a little on the loose side before.
I realized I was spending hundreds of dollars a month on things I had literally no need for.
Right. I seriously thought we were gonna go bankrupt for a while.
Thinking back on it now, I feel kinda guilty for how silly I was being. I made a resolution, James. I'm going to become a wife you can be proud of from here on out. I promise to never spend so recklessly again.
Wow, I'm really pleased to hear that, babe. You know, it's not easy for people to change at the drop of a hat like that. You must be really serious. What brought this on?
I don't like the thought of cracks forming in our relationship due to my behavior, especially when it's stuff I can so easily stop doing. To be totally honest, we had been fighting more often than usual, right? I realized something had to give, and I wasn't going to allow it to be our marriage.
That's great. It's really big of you to self-reflect and apologize like this, Angelica. If we're gonna do this, I guess I haven't exactly been the model husband either. I know I can be like a dog like a bone when I go into self-righteous critic mode. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, really. This was all me. Let's get along from here on out, right?
Yeah, let's. I guess you don't really get marriages without any arguments, though. You fight, you make up, you fight, you make up. It's the eternal cycle, right?
You're right. My mom and dad sometimes fight too, even now at their ripe old age. But I feel like our bond grows stronger every time we fight.
I get what you mean. There's a certain sense of confidence that comes along with overcoming a problem and moving forward as a team, right?
I don't think we're the kind of couple that would break up over a poxy little argument. I wonder if your little sis knows she has all this exciting stuff waiting in store for her after tying the knot. I'm sure she'll have all kinds of issues with her new husband, but hopefully they can overcome them together like me and you always do.
No kidding. Not to mention that she's pregnant. I bet that comes along with its own unique set of challenges.
Yeah, I almost spat my coffee out when you told me he popped the question after the test came in positive. I think it's what they call a shotgun marriage.
Speaking of pregnancy, that reminds me. What should we do about the wedding gift? I was thinking of going the extra mile and making it a big one to include our congratulations to the pregnancy, too.
You took the words right out of my mouth, babe. I definitely think that's for the best. Their outgoings are about to skyrocket, so they need all the support they can get.
But if we do, they might think we're trying to spoil them out of pity due to the impending dip in their finances.
Don't be silly, sweetie. They'll be nothing but grateful. She might be your sister, but she's so much younger than you. She could be your daughter. I think that's just your personal paternal protective instinct speaking.
You might just be right. Normally that'd fall to her actual dad, but what with our pops not being around anymore and all, I'd be lying if I said I didn't sometimes feel like a stepdad to her. I guess there's a part of me that wants to help her out as much as I can.
How much are you thinking of spending?
Somewhere around $7,500?
Whoa, you weren't kidding. That's really a lot.
Don't worry, it'll all be coming out of my savings. I've been saving up slowly but steadily ever since I got my first job back when I was a teenager. I always kind of wanted to splash out on something nice for my mom or sister one day.
That's amazing. Your family really are important to you, huh, babe? I've known family people before, but never met anyone who'd shell out a whooping $7,500 for their little sister's wedding. That's impressive, honey.
I feel like I don't spend enough money on her. I only have one sister, right? I want to put a big smile on her face. This one's going to be more like a farewell gift, but actually, now that I think about it, getting her a $7,500 gift might be risky. What if she doesn't like it? Actually, I think I'm just gonna give her it in cash form instead. Can I leave it up to you to find something to put the money in? Maybe a suitcase? I know we might look like drug dealers at the wedding, but it can't be helped if I'm gonna give her that much.
Sure thing.
You know, it's a funny feeling. I always thought of my little sister as a kid, but she's finally growing up and building a life for herself. Is this how parents feel when their kids fly the nest?
Are you sad, honey?
No way, I ain't sad. I just hope things go well for her and her husband.
He seems like a kind man. I'm sure they'll be fine. Besides, they're so loved up, it's embarrassing to watch them. Something tells me you have nothing to worry about. How about you use this as an opportunity to become a little less attached to your little sister?
That's kind of the plan. But you know what? I think you're right. Those teams seem like they'll be able to overcome anything together. Angelica, you there? Is now a good time? There's a little something I'd like to talk to you about.
Huh? What is it? Did something happen?
What happened to my sister's wedding gift money? My sister said the suitcase for her wedding gift money was empty.
Huh? Really? That's strange.
How could you possibly not have noticed the suitcase you gave her was empty? I did give you the $7,500, didn't I? You better go and give it to her first thing tomorrow. I just withdrew another $7,500 for the time being.
All right, got it.
Are you being serious? You actually don't know where it went.
I swear, baby, I don't know anything.
Based on what my sister tells me, it seems impossible that it could have been stolen. She said the suitcase was locked in a separate room with all of the other gifts that only one member of staff at the wedding hall had the key for.
This is only a guess, but I think maybe I forgot to put the money in the suitcase. Sorry.
Wait, what? You forgot to put it in. How's that even possible? We're not just talking a few dollar bills here, Angelica. That was a lot of money I gave you. Surely you'd know straight away from the weight of the suitcase if there was no money inside.
I guess it was just a careless mistake, but you're right. I should have noticed. I guess I must have been tired.
How about you try telling me the truth?
The truth? What's that supposed to mean?
You know what? I did think you were acting strange before the wedding. Are you hiding something from me?
I wasn't acting strange at all.
Bull, you seemed on edge, like you were paranoid about something. Your face had no color and you seemed anxious. Go on. Out with it. What's going on?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do realize that if the money has been stolen, you're the only one who could have done it. This isn't an amount of money you forget to put in a suitcase. Where the hell is my $7,500? You better come clean with me ASAP, Angelica.
It's gone.
Excuse me? It's gone.
The money is gone, but I'll pay you back one day, I swear.
How the hell could it be gone? Explain yourself. Money doesn't suddenly just disappear. Did you spend it?
No way, I didn't spend any of it. That's the last thing I'd do.
Then where the hell did it disappear to? You tried to trick my sister by handing her an empty suitcase, didn't you? Did you seriously think you were going to be able to pull the wool over our eyes? You are a moron if you ever thought you were going to get away with this.
Look, James, to tell you the truth, my financial situation wasn't looking great before the wedding. But at the same time, it's not like not handing your sis the suitcase was an option. I fully intended on giving her the money afterwards, I swear. I didn't know what else to do. So I pretended I forgot to put the money in.
What the hell is this?
I'm begging you, please, give me a little more time to come up with the cash back to pay you.
Are you going to tell me what the hell you did with it or not?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that.
None of what you're saying makes any goddamn sense.
I'm sorry, I swear I'll pay you back. Please, just give me some time.
I can't believe this is happening. I've had enough of this crap. I'm going to head over to my sister and her husband's place after work to hand over the money I withdrew today myself in person. I can't trust you anymore. I just gave my sister the money.
Thanks.
Turns out she had her suspicions about you too. She thought it was weird that you gave her an empty suitcase, so She put two and two together and figured maybe you stole the contents. Given your complete lack of openness and honesty on the subject, I have no choice but to believe that's what you did too.
I'm sorry, but I swear, James, I didn't spend the money. You have to believe me.
Like I said, I can't trust a word you say anymore. All that crap about you giving up on your wasteful spending habits was a barefaced lie, wasn't it? I bet you couldn't resist putting your hands on the money in the suitcase, could you?
No, like I told you, I turned over a new leaf. I'm a different person now. I haven't wasted any money in ages now. If you don't believe me, how about you check our bank accounts and the accounting book in the study?
Quit being so vague and evasive and tell me the truth now. How do you expect me to believe you when you can't even be honest with me? Get real, goddammit.
Fine, I'll tell you. The truth is, I gave my money to my friend. She was struggling in a bad way financially, and I wanted to help her in any way I could.
Who the heck do you think you are? That wasn't your money to give away. I want to talk to your friend. Give me her number, now.
I can't.
Why not?
Because she thinks it's hers now. I didn't tell her where it came from. It wouldn't be fair on her to have a deal with all this.
You're lying.
What?
If that was really the reason, you wouldn't have tried so desperately to hide it from me. Don't try and deceive me with your pathetic lies. You should know that if you carry on refusing to be honest with me, divorce is on the table. I mean it, Angelica. I'll do it.
Divorce? You can't be serious.
Of course I'm serious. You're delusional if you think I'm about to spend the rest of my life with a woman who steals my money and won't even come clean about what she did with it. I'd never have peace of mind again if I stayed married to you.
Fine, I'll get it. I'll tell you, just don't divorce me.
I'll make that decision once I know what you did with the money.
I'm telling the truth, James. I didn't spend the money. The money got stolen.
Stolen? When?
Right before the wedding, the day you stayed late at the office.
If it got stolen, why wouldn't you tell me as soon as it happened? Did you have a reason not to tell me?
There was no way I could tell you, because the place it got stolen was... Well, the place it got stolen...
Where the hell did it get stolen? You mean you were somewhere other than the house?
At a hotel.
A hotel? What would you be doing at a hotel? You were home when I got back from work.
I was there on a day trip. I didn't stay the night.
On your own?
I was with an acquaintance. That acquaintance is the one who stole your money.
Wait a sec. Why would you be at a hotel with an acquaintance?
To tell you the truth, they weren't just an acquaintance.
Was it a dude?
Yes.
Ah, now I get it. Everything finally clicks into place. So that's why you've been tiptoeing around the truth this whole time.
The suitcase with the money was still in my car when I drove to the hotel. I had no idea he'd steal it. I completely let my guard down.
So let me get this straight. Basically, you're cheating on me, and your lover just stole $7,500 of my money.
Yes, that's right.
Some people are irredeemable wastes of space.
Right? I didn't think he was like that at all.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, you meant me?
You know what? I think this is even worse than if you had just have spent the money yourself. I'd be pissed off, but I wouldn't feel so damn betrayed. I can't believe you're cheating on me. You're a disgrace.
I tried to get him to give me back the money, but he refused. But I promise you, baby, I'll come up with it somehow, some way.
Don't baby me, you vile traitor. It sounds like you and this thieving scumbag lover of yours are just perfect for each other. This is theft. Plain and simple. Why didn't you threaten to report him to the cops?
I didn't tell him to give it back, but when I did, he threatened to tell you about the affair. I got scared, so I backed down. But none of that matters now, 'cause you know everything. Don't worry, I'll do whatever I have to get that money back. I'll prove how sorry I am.
Forget it, I'll speak to him myself. Better send me his number real soon.
Thank you. I'm so sorry for causing you all this trouble.
You're unbelievable. I'll never be able to trust you with anything again for as long as I live. I'll settle this myself.
I know nothing I say will change the fact that I cheated, but will you at least let me explain?
Explain? What is there to explain?
I want you to know that I didn't cheat because I don't love you or because I wasn't happy with our marriage.
So why did you?
Well, you know how I stopped spending money recently. I was so stressed by not being able to go out on shopping trips, and I guess the build-up just became too much to handle, and my anxiety got really bad. I needed a way to vent my frustrations.
That's it? Did it work? Did cheating on me reduce your stress levels?
This is gonna sound bad, but yes.
At last, finally some honesty. The fact you seem to think this somehow clears you of responsibility for the affair makes me feel even more disgusted with you than I thought was possible. Cheating on me is 1,000,000 times worse than being irresponsible with money.
Really? Don't you think wasting money is worse?
You might think so, but I sure as heck don't. To me, only one of the two is completely unforgivable, and it's not the spending.
James, why won't you come home? Where are you right now?
Because I don't want to see your face.
We need to talk.
I have nothing to say to you.
Why not?
I spoke to a lawyer about the money that got stolen. To be more specific, I spoke to an old buddy from school who runs his own law firm now.
Did you manage to get in touch with my acquaintance?
Yeah. He started crapping his pants the moment I mentioned the word lawyer and paid me back every last cent.
Wait, you met him?
Yep. I told him to come meet me. Oh, and by the way, he said he never wants to see you again. He was a pathetic, sniveling coward.
I see.
You upset that you'll never see him again?
No way! He was nothing but a cheap fling to me. I was disgusted enough with him for stealing the money, so I was done with him anyway.
Really? You see, I wouldn't particularly care if you and him carried on with your sordid little affair. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be an affair anymore. You could finally come out and show the world what a pair of vile lowlives you are, right? Actually, I've got a great idea. How about you guys get married after me and you are divorced?
What are you talking about, James? I'm your wife. Why would I leave you and marry a loser like him?
To be totally honest with you, I feel absolutely nothing for you anymore. There is no way we can go back to how things were after what you did.
You're upset about the affair, aren't you? I guess it's only natural you would be. I'm being serious when I say he was nothing but a cheap fling, you know. There were no feelings involved. I loved you more than anyone or anything. In that sense, nothing had changed, 'cause that's how I've always felt about you.
Whether he was a cheap fling or not, or whether you had feelings for him or not, is totally irrelevant. I'm done with you for the fact that you cheated on me alone. But the way you lied to try and trick me over the money to prevent me finding out makes me even more disgusted with you. You're not just a disgrace as a wife. You're a disgrace as a human being.
I might not have a job right now, but I swear I'll do whatever it takes to get you that $7,500 back. If it's the last thing I do, I'll find a job and work as hard as I can. I'll apologize to your sis too.
Forget the money. I don't care anymore. Don't go bugging my sister with your crap either.
You don't care?
I won't ask for compensation either. All I want is a divorce and to never see you again.
Don't say that.
Get out of that house. I won't be coming home until you're gone.
We don't even have kids yet. How can we get a divorce? Don't you want to give your mom grandkids?
Sure I do, but not with you. Besides, my little sis will probably have kids soon enough. There's no reason I should tolerate being married to a low-life piece of crap like you for a second longer. What makes you think I'd want kids with a waste of space like you anyway? I'd feel bad for them for being born into a loveless marriage.
I'll never cheat on you again, I promise. I turned over a new leaf once before, right? You know I can do this. I'll change again, I promise.
You haven't changed one bit. No, that's not true. You have changed. You actually got worse. The only thing I know I can expect from you now is lies and misery.
I thought you said being married was about overcoming problems together as a team. You can't give up on us like this, James. Please. Is this all we're worth to you? Isn't what we've got worth fighting for?
Anything we had before is gone now, because you destroyed it. There are some things that can't be overcome, Angelica. Our marriage is over. After that, apparently my little sister told our mom about how Angelica stole her $7,500. I wasn't going to bother her about it, but I guess it's only natural my sister wanted to vent to her. I got a message from my mom a few days later. I had no choice but to tell her what happened, so I explained the whole thing from start to finish. When I did, she said she thought I should tell Angelica's mom and dad about what she did. After thinking about it for a while, I asked myself, why should she get off lightly? And with that, I took my mom's advice and gave her mom and dad a call. They were dismayed when they found out about their daughter's behavior and apologized to me profusely. I told them we were getting a divorce. And surprisingly, they didn't try to oppose my decision, not even for a second. I guess they knew I had no choice. After that, the divorce went through without a hitch, and I found myself an eligible bachelor once more after years of married life. I'm officially single and ready to mingle again. Ladies, don't all throw yourselves to me at once. Anyway, my little sis blessed me with the cutest niece in the world, and now I spend my Sundays over at their place fawning over her and showering her with gifts. As for my ex-wife, apparently she moved back in with her parents. However, unfortunately for Angelica, her big brother and his wife were already living there when she showed up, unannounced. He flipped out at her for her despicable behavior, disowned her, and demanded she leave immediately. I guess she must have lost the will to fight, because she didn't even try and resist him, walking away from the house a defeated, broken mess. I have no idea what became of her after that, and to tell you the truth, I don't give a single solitary heck.